Hello Earth signs, it's Marina here, and this is your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. They are going to be a little bit shorter, I think. I've only got water signs left to do, and that's all. My weekly's done. I'm not going to be doing the weekend readings anymore. They're just not getting enough views to warrant the time to do them. So, anywho, Capricorn, up first. You have got Once Upon a Midnight Dreary with the Maiden. Creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. So this is telling you that it's time to write the book, or at least start the book, finish the book, write a manuscript, paint, do whatever it is where you're able to express yourself artistically. It can also say that you have some sort of guidance in terms of what you should be doing, and it's almost the law for you to follow through on whatever this is, whatever that means to you. And the Maiden is obviously very innocent. She's the first in the trifecta, the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone. So this can be that, you know, maybe you're dealing with someone a lot younger, but or your daughter. But it's almost just about it's something new and fresh, and looking at something with you know, fresh, innocent eyes. She's it's very curious energy. It's very sensual energy. So it's sort of saying it's time to fall down the rabbit hole and explore your creativity. It can be. I really do feel it is most to do with writing. For some of you, it could even be like a CV or a resume, starting something there. It can be writing a love letter or poetry. But it most definitely involves something that you've maybe been putting off doing, because I think actually some of you have in some way been blocked. This can be like a writer's block, or what is actually blocking you is it can be like some sort of repression. There's something hidden that maybe is a bit of a struggle for you, and maybe this is how you can express it. We finish up with the Sun, Capricorn, which is fabulous, and the Sun is, you know, all-round positivity, especially after the coffin here, which would suggest an ending, a farewell, or mourning of some sort. But we have got the Sun, which is positivity and relief. So it's almost like you need to express something. You need to maybe get it down on paper. Yeah, just to make yourself feel a bit lighter. Let me see the mountain for Capricorn, please. Surprise, the coffin for Capricorn. What's the coffin? That's too many. I do have a gift. Gosh, a gift, a merchant, and money. Capricorn, you've been getting money coming through in your readings for a while now. So I hope you're actually seeing some evidence of that. So this can be a gift. The merchant is anything to do with business or a trade, but it would seem to be an offer. It might even be a job offer. So where you've maybe felt like super stuck, like nothing's ever going to change, really stagnant energy, there is an end to that, and literally moving straight onto the Sun, it feels like a relief or a release. So we're starting something new. It might be a writing job or an editing job or a blogging job. There is something that involves your, you know, your creativity, but it is on the job front. Sorry about the jiggling. Can't help it now I've said that. This can be some sort of professional goal involving money. So for some of you, you might have literally already written a book and you're just finishing it off, and you're getting it off to the printers or the editors, or, you know, whatever it may be for you. There is money here, and it is going to release you and bring in the Sun. You've got joyfulness at the base of the deck here, so you've got you know, something to celebrate. Show me the Sun for Capricorn. Oh gosh, melancholy. Why? Why Capricorn? Melancholy on the Sun for Capricorn. I've got wedding and it's in reverse. Yeah. So this can be like a cancelled event of some sort. Any sort of social event, doesn't need to be a wedding. Show me the melancholy and wedding reverse for Capricorn. Melancholy. I've got poverty. It is in reverse. I don't know why. I mean, this has to be something positive. Hang on a minute. Spirit, where's this gift coming from? Where's this gift coming from? Where's this gift coming from? Oh, crikey. Who did we get that on? Gemini. Child and a false person. It's either like a new beginning from a false person, a small offering from a false person, or there's something, there's some sort of deceit here about maybe where the money has come from. Because the surprise in the haul that he's got here, which is the gift, is in the mountain. It's like buried treasure. What? Surprise in the mountain for Capricorn. Marriage. Oh, mature woman. So, so for some of you, this is a divorce, basically. But it is a relief. It is a relief. But it's not like you're jumping for joy about the situation. One more for the Sun for Capricorn. Despair, courtship, and high honour. So yeah, you're not. What was that? You're not exactly jumping for joy in the situation. Now, the courtship card, you've got the marriage and the courtship. The courtship's usually something newer. You know, this is very early stages. This can be like dating. So you may be struggling to get back out there on the dating scene, find someone new. There may have been something that's wrapped up here on the financial front. You know, if there was a child custody, for example, that all appears to be resolved. But it's almost like, you know, what do you replace it with now? So you replace it with writing for the time being, and creativity. Yeah, that is going to be in some way, I think, cathartic for you, Capricorn. You have the opportunity of the Sun here, so there might have been a lot of struggles behind you, but there's something new here. And that's what you need to focus on with the Maiden. Something new, something fresh. And it is going to involve you. Yeah, there's some sort of expression that will release you. Put it that way. Okay. Next up is Virgo. Virgo, you've got Brother Raccoon and the Ocean. Bob, what are you doing? Sorry. I actually got a sleeping with the enemy vibe off this, not gonna lie. You've got Brother Raccoon, which is a safe place to go. So Virgo, this is telling you for the time being you need to lie low, drop off the radar, don't speak. If you've got a project on the go or up your sleeve, or you know, in the early stages, it's saying don't speak about it, because it will at the very least sort of dissipate the energy, and you might have people you know, giving you negative feedback on what your plans are and kind of like sucking the goodness out of it. But it can also be that your ideas can be stolen, and you know, some sort of, yeah, your ideas could be stolen here. So stay off the radar. There is a safe place for you to go. And I got it with the bloody ocean. The ocean is the unconscious. go to the water. So I don't know if there's it literally feels like a safe house for somebody. I mean, it doesn't need to be that extreme, but this might just be a week where you want to take off, or you're able to go, you know, there's a window of opportunity and you can maybe go and see your brother, for example, or you are someone's brother, or you might be able to get like just away for a bit. I feel there's an awful lot of deep emotion here as well. I mean, coming on to Taurus as well, I'm sort of feeling this like a desire for protection, actually. There's a lot of big dreams here that are to be explored, Virgo, but you have to keep them to yourself. You've not to share them. And with that, you've got the woman, the book, and the garden. And coming back to Capricorn, that actually looks literally like a book launch of some sort. A female that's launching a book. But it can be about secrets being exposed. Something mysterious comes into the public domain, for example, with the garden card here. But it can be like a secret meeting, a secret party, a secret group, something mysterious. Might be by the ocean, or maybe that's, you know, something that you don't want any part of, possibly. Let me just see. Show me the female in the Virgo reading. Show me the female in the Virgo reading. The female in the Virgo reading. Constancy. Just that. It's somebody who's solid, who's it can be pretty stagnant sometimes, but it's someone who's very fixed in their mind. Enemy and friend. Didn't ask. Hang on. Show me the book for Virgo. What's in the book? What is the book about for Virgo? Letter. This can be like a secret communication. Can be any sort of document that it's under the radar again. You know, it's not out there. This may be information that comes through to you that somebody asks you to keep private. Yeah, they may send you some sort of contract or document. It can be any sort of approval, but I mean, for some of you, it is an actual literal book. What is the letter for Virgo? The letter. Friend, it did want to come out. So this is maybe a friend you're dealing with. Either this female is the friend you're dealing with, or yeah, I keep seeing thief and enemy at the base of the deck, and that's why I'm getting this like stay below the radar. So there's information that comes into a friend, or you or someone's friend, and the information comes to you and you're being asked to keep it under wraps, or you're being maybe given the heads up, because you do have the garden card here, but it can just be about a meeting. Show me the garden for Virgo. Money. Now that can speak about, you know, a casino or the stock market, or a betting shop. Pleasure seekers. And you've got child at the base of the deck, and reunion. So maybe somebody wants to reconnect with you, and there's information coming through. It maybe is a secret, but it's an invitation to some sort of gathering that involves money and pleasure seeking. It's actually just like a group, like maybe some sort of seminar. But yeah, I just get this feeling with keeping things under wraps is really important this week, Virgo, and not sharing your information, not being too open about your personal information. Okay, Virgo, show me the safe place for Virgo to go and brother the king. What does that mean? Expectation and the court house. It just means you're waiting on something. It has a timeline indicator of up to 3 months. Show me the ocean for Virgo. The ocean for Virgo. Don't drop. Okay, well, we already know it's the main female. Ocean. Oh my gosh, and the main male. So it's you and your partner, but we do have a false person here. False person in a marriage, but a marriage is coming to an end. Interesting. Do have the underworld at the base of the deck for all the earth signs. So it feels like a really deep way. Show me a male or female in the Virgo reading. Main female in the Virgo reading. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. Such a beautiful energy. It is about being really present. It's not gorgeous, but it's also gosh, I'm actually seeing, and is that a hummingbird? I'm seeing the hummingbird in Benjamin Button. And it's the spirit. It's a message from someone who's passed on. It was the chap who ran the boat, ocean, the Irishman, the skipper, who took him on when he was an old man, but actually a child. Yeah, the reverse aging story. Can literally be something as simple to say that you and your partner are away to visit your brother or your brother-in-law, and they've got a gaff by the ocean here, but you have to keep it hush hush because, you know, the COVID police are out. I don't know, maybe something like that. Show me the main male. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. 4, and the numbers that came through on this Virgo for you were 441. I noticed as well. There's a lot of stability here, or at least an attempt to get that. But there was sleeping with the enemy as well came through, and I got wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on the line. Wham. So there is something secretive about it. That's all I'm going to say. But it doesn't need to be, you know, furtive and deceptive. It's just something. It's secretive. But there is some information coming through this week, and there's a get together of some sort, or at least an attempt to organise that. Okay, but keep your plans to yourself. Keep your plans to yourself, whatever that means for you, Virgo. Okay, where are we now? Taurus. Taurus, gosh. Now, it's the full moon tomorrow. It's a wolf moon in Leo, 28th. And you get the wolf moon. Oof day. This, and I'm coming, maybe that's that guardian. It is about having a guardian, having someone watching over you. Having protection, or actually sometimes even feeling a need for protection. It can be a family member, but it's usually an ancestor, a very fierce, wise, and strong protector, particularly if you're struggling to sleep, because they're helping you feel safe while you are asleep. They're protecting you while you are asleep, because there's a lot of change going on, Taurus. So if that's something you're experiencing, it's saying that you can call on Wolf Spirit to help you sleep, to make you feel protected while you're sleeping, or traveling, or even in any sort of environment where you feel in any way that it's hostile or unwelcoming. And you've got the cave. I've actually got some sort of sign language on this, because the man, the ring, and the scythe, this is a breaking of a contract, basically breaking of an engagement. And when that came out, it was literally like the hand was moving. It's pointing to the ring. It's telling you something about the ring, like, you know. But it also felt like someone using acupressure points maybe to help themselves sleep or calm themselves or make them feel safe. And if that's not something you're familiar with, look into that. There's loads of stuff like that online, can really help you, especially if you suffer from, you know, anxiety. But this is a very isolated energy. This is actually got dreamer. You know, you are a dreamer. So this is someone who, you Taurus, particularly this week, is probably going to have a serious time out. This is trying to find like your sacred center. But it may involve like literally either breaking some contract or some agreement that you've got with someone this week, because I don't know if it's maybe that you just don't feel comfortable with it. I mean, it doesn't need to be like a, you know, a wedding or anything like that, but it can be any sort of appointment that you've got. You know, for example, you just it might even be like a merger or some sort of commitment, and you're going to break it this week. Show me the cave. Because either you want a timeout or you just don't want to be involved in whatever this is because it doesn't make you feel safe. Yeah. The cave for Taurus. Flying. The letter again. Got the wife at the base of the deck here. I've got the wedding. And again, I think it was in reverse. So, yeah. This is like a marriage certificate. Now you've got the enemy. And that's the male enemy. And malady. There's some sort of hostility here. Coming from a man, usually. Do you know, oh, crikey, look at that. I never saw that. Can you see the eyes? Here? I never saw that. Somebody's watching. That's the damnedest thing, because I'm actually seeing like a man's hand and a woman's hand. That's so weird. It's actually quite freaky. I don't know why, but I just get somebody feels like they need to kind of hide out. Now it might literally just be like you know, it could just be that, you know, somebody's getting divorced and there's a breakup or a broken promise or whatever, and they're just going to retreat here. The enemy's a little bit odd. Show me the enemy for Taurus. Show me the enemy for Taurus. The enemy for Taurus. It's definitely a masculine. King of Cups in reverse. So it could be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer. It's usually, yeah, maybe Pisces. This is someone who can be emotionally manipulative, emotionally unstable. Crikey, this could literally be someone watching someone else get married. Oh, tell me no. Show me the wedding for Taurus. 91. So this is them attending the wedding. This is a fiery message, passion, a rush to the head. It's a letter for Taurus. A letter for Taurus. What's in the letter? Ace of Wands. It's a lot of passion there. I mean, straight up could just be an invitation to some sort of event or a wedding, but there's somebody here that's making me a bit nervous. Okay, let's just see. Show me the man in the Taurus reading. Show me the energy of the man in the Taurus reading. Poverty in reverse, just had that. I feel it's upright though. The ring. Community. And this life. Yeah. The marriage. So basically there is like the ending of a marriage, the breaking of a commitment, the breaking of an engagement. Somebody is not in a good spot here, may actually be in some way looking to sabotage something that you've maybe got going with someone else. Or yeah, there's spying here. So there's some sort of, I mean, this could be like a registry wedding. And he's literally stood in like the market square here, watching what's going on. And so there's a verdict around the child. Crikey, this child keeps coming up, but maybe a new beginning. Okay, coming back to the origin story, fit that to your circumstances, but basically someone doesn't feel particularly safe in their environment, in their relationship, or in terms of attending something this week, in which case call on the Will Spirit, because you do have protection, you do have an ancestor watching over you. Something about this, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's, yeah, I think it's just speaking about an engagement ring. Okay, but this King of Cups is a bit of a worry, if you know who that is. This King of Cups is a worry. He's an enemy and he's sad. So this is like, you know, maybe, I don't know, he's a jealous ex, or it's someone who's not in an emotionally good place just now. Soldier and Merchant. This is somebody who wants to fight, and probably wants to fight for their money or their property or their child. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. So much for a short one. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.